Hi everyone! Today we will be looking at exterior angles of triangles. Here's today's FLT. Given properties of exterior angles of triangles, I will be able to find missing angle measures. In the last few lessons, we looked at interior angles. Today we will be looking at exterior angles, specifically of triangles. An exterior angle is an angle between any side of a triangle and a line extended from the next side. I know this might sound confusing at first, but it will make more sense once you look at a drawing. So here is an example of an exterior angle. Notice how we have a triangle and one side is extended. The exterior angle, the angle on the outside, is created by the extension of one of the sides of this triangle. Here's another example of an exterior angle. And we also have these remote interior angles. The remote interior angles are the interior angles of the triangle that are not next to the exterior angle. So these are the interior angles that do not touch the exterior angle. We have two remote interior angles here. And for the second triangle, here are the two remote interior angles. A good way to remember the idea about remote interior angles is to think about the word remote. To be remote means to be distant, like how we are in remote learning right now. So whenever you hear remote interior angles, think about the interior angles that are far away. So it's important to be able to identify the exterior angle as well as its remote interior angles. Let's look at a theorem for exterior angles. A theorem is basically a statement that is always true. In this given triangle, angle 1 and angle 2 are the remote interior angles. And then angle 4 is the exterior angle. It's the angle on the outside. The exterior angle theorem tells us a relationship between the remote interior angles and the exterior angle. The theorem tells us that the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 equals the measure of angle 4. That is, the sum of the remote interior angle measures equals the exterior angle measure. So the sum of the remote interior angle measures, that's the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2, equals the exterior angle measure, which is the measure of angle 4. So for example, if the measure of angle 1 equals 40 degrees and the measure of angle 2 equals 60 degrees, then the measure of angle 4, the measure of the exterior angle, equals 100 degrees because 40 degrees plus 60 degrees equals 100 degrees. Today, we will be using this theorem to find missing angle measures. Here's our first example. We are going to find the value of x. Notice here that I am given a triangle and one of the sides is extended. X is the measure of our exterior angle. And we have the two remote interior angles, 30 degrees and the right angle. We know that the right angle always measures 90 degrees. Now that we've identified the exterior angle along with its remote interior angles, let's use the exterior angle theorem to find the value of x. I know that x equals 30 degrees plus 90 degrees. And I know this because x is the measure of the exterior angle, and 30 degrees plus 90 degrees is the sum of the remote interior angle measures. For this example, x equals 120 degrees. In this case, x was our exterior angle, and we were given the two remote interior angles. Let's look at example 2. Again, we are going to find the value of x. Let's start off by identifying the exterior angle as well as its remote interior angles. The 117 degrees represents our exterior angle measure, and x and 58 degrees are the angle measures of the remote interior angles. We know that x plus 58 degrees equals 117 degrees by using the exterior angle theorem. This is our exterior angle measure, and this part is the sum of the remote interior angles. We want to solve for x from here, so I'm going to remove the plus 58 degrees by doing the opposite, subtracting 58 degrees from both sides. I'm left with x equals 117 minus 58, which is 59 degrees. For this example, we were given the exterior angle measure as well as the measure of one remote interior angle. But we had to solve for the other remote interior angle using the exterior angle theorem. Here's example 3. We're going to find the value of x. Go ahead and try this example on your own, and then press play when you're ready or if you get confused. This is our exterior angle measure, and then here are the two angle measures for the remote interior angles. Let's set up an equation using the exterior angle theorem. X plus 80 degrees equals 138 degrees. To solve for x, subtract by 80 degrees on both sides. This cancels out. We're left with x equals 58 degrees. Let's look at example 4. Notice that this example is a little bit different compared to our earlier examples. What's different? We still have the exterior angle measure, but what about this x right here? This is not a remote interior angle because it's right next to the exterior angle. So again, this is not a remote interior angle. So what can we do? Notice that these two angles are supplementary because they form a straight line. And we know that supplementary angles must add up to 180 degrees. So x plus 80 degrees equals 180 degrees. From here, we're doing the similar steps to solve for x. And we find that x equals 100 degrees. For this example, notice that we ignored that 25-degree angle, and we used the fact that we have supplementary angles. X in this example is not a remote interior angle because it's right next to the exterior angle. Let's look at one more example. We're going to find the value of x. Here's our exterior angle, and once again, this x is not a remote interior angle. However, notice that this angle, along with the exterior angle, forms a straight line. So these angles must be supplementary. And we know that supplementary angles add up to 180 degrees. X plus 110 degrees equals 180 degrees. To solve for x, let's subtract 110 degrees on both sides. We're left with x equals 70 degrees. In this example, once again, we use the fact that the angles are supplementary. We did not use the exterior angle theorem. Here's a quick review for today. An exterior angle is an angle between any side of a triangle and a line extended from the next side. The remote interior angles are the interior angles that are not next to the exterior angle. And the exterior angle theorem states that the sum of the remote interior angle measures equals the exterior angle measure. Great job today, and please remember to submit your notes on Canvas. Thank you.